Пытаемся говорить с нашими друзьями, в кавычках. Миска, в которую кто-то сплевывал. Ужас. Снаружи видны кусты боярышника. ХММ. Фотографии людей в спецодежде с оружием и плакатами профсоюза. Так, говорить мы можем только с одним чуваком. Давай. Мешок хочешь, покажу?
This is where you say your bed.
Угу. Приятно познакомиться. Да, ничего пока не говорим.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Нужно поговорить о повешенном на заднем дворе. Будем вести себя профессионально.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Вас-то кто спросил?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
Разумеется, кто-то ведь должен.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going.
These guys are so macho, they're ready to confess to first-degree murder. Ask if it was them.
Напрямую.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Да, осмотрим.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man. In his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian. In his late 30s. Early 40s.
Сарамерзец.
And then, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40.
Угу. Головомер его бы оценил.
The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
Нифига себе. Гребля прям сильно. Тело качает.
In the far corner, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum? On his neck. Forget it. It's not important. Let's call this one the musician. Size 41. With the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face. Mean, watery eyes. And 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He, alone, is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Интересно.
In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy. Exactly the missing lady driver who was running the drug trade. Does it mean the Hardy Boys are involved in the drug trade as well?
Ну, вопрос есть. Действительно, весь профсоюз может быть замешан. Даже несмотря на то, что Эврор отрицает. Может, даже весь Мартинес. Да, поспешных выводов делать пока не будем.
Maybe, but hey, you've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Now is a good time to hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
Так. Спросим сразу про следы. Где 8-й парень Харди?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here.
Великолепная семерка.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Да, будет омерзительная 8.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her. She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Да, скорее всего, та водила.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
It has to be good if he won't let you pursue it.
Sorry, boss.
Припустили. Повешенный на заднем дворе. Ваших рук дело.
The pretty boy. You really love talking about him.
Само собой, это ж моя работа.
Evidence. Show them you have it. It doesn't have to be conclusive.
Я говорил спокойным. Мне было диковинное постороннее видение.
Evrard? And what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him?
Ну, примерно так.
Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well.
Ну, прям, даже не знаю.
Goddamn.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together. They're diluting responsibility. It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Так. Почему бы мне вас просто не арестовать? А как вы его убили?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, copper?
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Ты вообще кто мутный?
You're pretty sure you've had at least 2 years of cop school and many more of active service.
По результатам исследования тела, руки жертвы не были связаны. Отсутствуют следы борьбы. Как вы это объясните?
Look, I'm not gonna play 20 questions with you, capo. I'll say it again. We killed him.
Это получается, им такое задание дали? Отвести от кого-то подозрение?
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clubbed him in the back of the head. He went down like a sack of sand.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Ага, давай.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first, then see if it all adds up.
Где происходила борьба?
Right fucking here. The fucker started coming to our bar, asking for it.
Как именно вы его вырубили?
My fucking elbow, copper. Samaran boxing style.
Стайл. Ну что ж, попробуем.
Titus is
Ух
solid
ты.
as a rock, and so are a few others. But
Сперва скажи, кто еще не пробиваем?
Elaine, who looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man, the least antsy of the bunch, definitely not his first time being questioned by the police. This little rat-faced fellow is solid too. Always fidgety, yes, but no change there. Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
Так, а кто сдает? жердей Анус. Трудно ему дышать. Он пока что благоразумно не... То есть они пока что благоразумно не давали ему вступить в беседу. Определенно слабое звено. Эй ты, тяжело дышать?
No.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Несомненно.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Да, вы что-то не договариваете.
And fuck you too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
Тогда что с ним?
His all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Like what, Copper?
Так. Почему вы его убили?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
Ну, как-то неубедительно. То есть он был наемником, и все?
And he stepped out of line. The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Нифига, до самой Самары. А откуда вы вообще знаете, что он из спецназа?
Because one night he walked straight up to the mic and said, I'm Oranese goddamn special forces, and I'm gonna fuck you all.
Ты, бро.
Yeah, really. Had a gin and tonic up there, sang some Oranese paratrooper song, and said he's gonna fuck everyone.
We couldn't believe it either, but he fucking did. Right there. Like some kind of animal.
This is a serious violation of the karaoke code.
Ладно, а кроме преступлений против караоке, что дурного-то он сделал?
Wrong. He harassed women, raped one,
Так, вот это уже сходится.
harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
From rape to harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation? He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
Так, одну из наших, ваших.
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got...
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned. Why not? This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
Да уж, да.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
Ну, видимо, это действительно та водила.
Despite the stonewalling, you can slip one more question in.
Спрашивал в последний раз.
Titus, do not answer. You have been forthcoming enough.
Блин, отойди нафиг куда-нибудь.
Fuck off, Carl. She's gone through enough without you harassing her too. She doesn't need more embarrassment. What you need is to get the fuck out of my face. I've had enough of explaining myself to you fucks. He's dead. It's done.
Приятный человек.
As you can see, these men can only take so much baseless scrutiny. I'm doing my best to keep the situation civil, but
It's true. She was the only thing holding him back.
Да, убрать бы ее отсюда. Итак, вы просто взяли и убили его, и никаких сожалений.
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
For send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Слушай, я просто выполняю свою работу, только и всего.
Oh, so you are just a simple, well-meaning man, eh? Ever been in solitary? Prison is a charter. That's what it is.
He's clearly been in solitary confinement, and at a young age, nonetheless.
The fucker got what was coming to him. Our conscience is clean.
Ой, ребята, ребята.
are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys. Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
Женщина, мы с тобой не говорим.
Who do you fucking think does?
Да. Восьмой парень, скорее всего, не парень. Так, кивнуть на бородатого. Ну, да, скорее всего, садовница тут и рулит.
It wasn't a question, dickwad. How fucking stupid are you?
This asshole is worse than... Titus runs the Hardy Boys, genius. That's why we're called the Hardy Boys. Ain't that right, fellas?
Да во что?
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
То есть, по факту это они, но нам надо выяснить, кто именно. Ой, блин, а если тут группа участвовала, то вот как?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
То вы, боже мой.
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
Джойс.
I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
Не понял, это кого получается?
This is where he tries to sow discord between you two, because he knows the company is responsible for bringing the mercenaries into...
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
Чего не понял?
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Так, почему бы мне вас просто не арестовать?
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Антропологическое, блин.
Not in the arresting mood?
Действительно, вы признались в убийстве. Я вас забираю.
Look, Carl, I know you think you're doing your job here, but there are 7 of us, and just 1 of you.
The bore's the size of your eye. I can almost see the stars.
Настроение. Так, продолжим пушить.
The last thing you hear is a little murmur, not a blast, not an echo. No one screams. It's more dead cops. Sad news from the district of
What?
Montanez, where the body of a police officer was found floating in a canal. It is believed the officer was pursuing a murder investigation, but got caught up in the dock worker strike and was subsequently gunned down under unclear circumstances. Such needless loss of life is truly tragic, local union leader Everard Clare commented, adding that although the event is truly horrid, similar incidents will follow if right-wing vigilantes are allowed to run around unchecked, attempting to wiggle their way into well-organized neighborhoods.
Сплоченное сообщество. Так, что это значит? Окей. Приколдес. Начнем сначала. Прокликаем все. Возможно, там будет какой-то анлок чего-либо. Так, а с этой теткой мы говорили до разговора.
I've got nothing to say to you.
Да, да и у нас также.
This is where you say your bed.
Да-да-да. Где-то и когда-то мы это уже слышали. Подошел.
Hey, dipshit.
Молчим.
What, is he
Hey,
Молчим.
asshole, up here. We're talking to you.
You hear that, boy? You don't.
You might.
These do a head count first, sit across, and then
Да,
in
всех
the far
осмотрим.
corner, standard working boot, size 41. In conclusion, these 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy. Exactly. The maybe.
The fuck is with you, fella? So, Everard, and what? Because
Так.
God.
No.
All 7 together.
Or send them to reunion to rot.
Rest assured.
Do you?
A trick question.
Кликаем,
Don't
кликаем.
let her leave.
That's for the courts in Le Jardin to decide. What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
But they don't want you.
You don't.
I know, Lizzie.
Known him?
Quiet. No.
This is
Why don't
That's enough insinuation for today.
what I am? The kind that
A live grenade.
this one.
I can't prove it.
Cause one night he walked straight up to the. Yeah.
We couldn't
This is a serious violation of the
Wrong
from rape. He regrets him.
to kill us all.
Yeah. He said, yeah. Show me your con. Why don't you show me your.
Aren't
Yeah. Me?
Seems like they don't want to
Попугай.
talk about that.
no?
Despite
Aren't you?
Yeah.
seems like they don't want to talk about that.
Titus,
Fuck off, Carl. She's got what you need.
as you can.
It's true.
We
Didn't they take
You're pretty sure you've had at least
we.
Yeah.
That's right.
make them a bit more uncomfortable.
My fucking right fuck.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
В этот раз, интересно, прокнет.
Titus is solid
Ну,
as well.
отлично.
And Elaine, this little him neither.
No.
Of course he.
Fuck off.
Keep your eye on this.
And fuck
This one is a stone wall.
like what, copper? Yeah.
It's almost
Not in the arresting
Итак.
mood.
Да. Отступим.
Why?
Возможно, с Кимом будет получше вариант.
Right choice there.
Ну и что теперь?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. You should go back to Jamrock, to your station, where you belong.
Yes. Run home. Lonely. Rent a cop. Real law officials are done with you. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
rent-a-cop. So that's what this is about. He doesn't see you as his equal.
Again.
Так, проверим про повешение.
About fucking time.
Я же уже все сказал. Я говорил с Эврором. Он сказал, что ты будешь сотрудничать со следствием.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
Ну, почти примерно так.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us? You gonna let him talk to me like that, Titus?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I am, you big pussy. The old man sent word you'd be around again. That's the reason I'm being so forthcoming with you. Don't wear it out.
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
Немножко. Так, говорить ли с ними про следы? Ну, ладно.
What are you talking about? Or
Actually,
Ah.
boss, we've been.
This person
Да, про это мы уже спрашивали.
she,
Shut the fuck up!
it has to be.
Sorry, boss.
Да, точно это водила.
like hell you have. There is no local drug trade.
Она
This
глобальная.
place is as clean as a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in precinct 41 kilos.
Верно. Нет никакой местной наркоторговли, кроме вашей.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Ха-ха, смешно.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Хардимен. Отвратительно. Вы признаете, что наживаетесь, травя собственных людей? Хм-хм-хм. Вот действительно. Убеждай себя и дальше. Я-то точно знаю, что на улицах по-прежнему полно наркоты.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? Stuff's probably from Jamrock.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardy Boys.
Какой, блин, рай? Очнись.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself. My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no eighth Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know. Fatty walked on all fours. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Блин. Вроде бы основные подозреваемые, и даже, скорее всего, 90%, что это действительно они убили. Но они настолько исполнители, что даже интересного в разговоре с ними нет ничего.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all fours. Anything else you need to know?
Так, я говорил Джойс. Наемник, которого вы повесили. Его дружки придут за вами.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
Да, они организуют трибунал. Готовятся вас
Let
прищучить.
them come. The Hardy Boys are right fucking here.
You heard the man. Right here. We're armed. We got the whole district behind us. And Glenn. Glenn is fucking crazy.
Yeah. A well-oiled murder machine.
Наемники вооружены автоматами.
Big fucking surprise. They hire psycho scum, arm them to the teeth, and let them loose in the city. What do you think is gonna happen? We got weapons of our own. We got Ister 50s, Zeelagers. Glenn's got a knock cannon at home.
Кэнон. Пушка вообще. А керамическое броневое оружие пробьет?
I guess we're gonna see.
That was an unsure phrasing.
Да, крайне неуверенная. Что, узнаем, что не пробьют?
Yeah, like you've been up against ceramic armor. You haven't even seen the whole suit, right?
Да.
I've seen the whole fucking thing, and it didn't make him immortal. So are the local gangs. The fucking Barmy Army and the Madre scum. You've been out there. Seen any around?
Yeah. Where are they now, huh? Sent back to Madre in an airtight cargo crate.
Что
What do you
ж,
mean? Okay.
окей. В смысле, что ж, они вас размажут нахер, Тит. Что ж, вы справитесь, вас больше. Когда они придут, я буду на вашей стороне. Плюс один ствол с вами, когда я его найду, а то потерял. Придется вместе с ними вас расстреливать. Так, ну я надеюсь, это мы в шутку такое говорим. Да, мы постоим в сторонке, а они вас размажут нахер, Тит.
No, they won't. Get out of here with your negative energy.
Негативный настрой. Да.
He really doesn't like you ruffling their feathers like that on what might be the eve of battle.
А что? В силах своих сомневаешься?
No wonder you cops get shot to shit every day. Can't go to war with an attitude like that.
Авторитет немыслимо. Так. Показать, кто здесь главный.
Establish
О,
authority.
серьезно?
Yes. Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
Жаль, что не получилось. Затопать ногами. Я один не даю этому городу скатиться в преисподнюю. А вы только мешаете. Ах. Да, для демонстрации мне нужен Ким и его пистолет. И это все? Вариантов получше у меня нет.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is and has great results.
Только был бы
You're
пистолет.
probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing pop.
Так нечестно. Ну ладно, сейчас мы затопаем. Чтобы они подумали, что мы какие-то лохи. На самом-то деле мы
Stop
авторитет.
shitting your pants. You don't need to know, all right? We took care of it.
Ой, пустая
The
болтовня.
law handled it, all right?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
Ну, если вдуматься, мы тут оба, наверное, закон. Может, ты прав. Может, я вовсе не закон. Может, все это время все мне врали.
No, asshole. You're nobody.
Ох, нифига себе. С горы, да.
Yelling about the goddamn law in my establishment. We get it. You're all the law.
Расслабься. Просто small talk.
Jeez. Okay, we get it. No need to piss in my drink. I preferred Sylvie. The fuck even happened to her?
Да. Пойду я, ребята. До свидос. Давай, отходи. Где? Поговорили.
Derealization.
Ядрить. Ну и рисуночки.
The opposite of deja vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
Плюс 1 единица опыта за каждую проверенную сферу. Лимит всех навыков повышается. Отлично. Так, а у нас есть как раз 2 очка навыков. Стоит ли что-нибудь изучать? Социал-экономический мазовизм, королевство совести. Так. Можно одно из них изучить. Откроем. Тут интересно, есть какой-то смысл их связывать? И как они связываются? Непонятно. Итак, королевство совести. Па-па-па-пам. Попробуем усвоить. Вот. Интересно, какая логика этой связи? Это просто... Куда курсор встает? Показывается так. Ладно, в общем, это будет исследоваться. По вариантам, без Кима, у нас разве что с Джойс поговорить, в парке посидеть на скамеечке. И вроде бы как все. Поднять свой авторитет в глазах Тита Харди. Чтобы продвинуться в расследовании, вам придется поднять свой авторитет в глазах Тита. Возможно, с Кимом это получится. Но для начала его нужно подготовить. Может, осмотрите место преступления или труп? Поищите свидетеля? Заручитесь поддержкой председателя профсоюза или представителя компании? Найдете их связь с какими-нибудь другими преступлениями? В общем, да. Само собой сделается потом. Окей, next.